I saw Don walking into the bar and parking lot. He pulled in there and he said, "Hey, I seen you at some meetings. Come on, you don't need to go in there. Come on with me." My dad took Don to an AA meeting in Kenny Kings in 1961. And then my dad took him upstairs and they drank coffee and ate strawberry pie like they used to do in the old days. And then my dad took him home and stayed with him all night. In 1992, when I came in Alcoholics Anonymous, Don meted me at the door. So my dad helped a drunk one night, and that drunk helped me. That's the story he's trying to tell. And Don told me about Sister Ignatius when I was 12 years old, and I stood and looked up at the window where my father was. She patted me on the head and said, "Your dad's going to be okay." And Don knew Sister Ignatius personally, and he was a pallbearer at her funeral. And she used to tease him and tell him, "You little guinea," and he'd go, "I show you." And Don started going to Alcoholics Anonymous, but the story there was one drunk reached out and helped another drunk, and I didn't believe in much, but we also cleaned out his dresser drawers a few years ago, and we found a picture. He was cutting my mother's hair, and there was a bunch of models, and it was in 1953, and nobody was in Alcoholics Anonymous then. And now that I've gotten to know Don over the years, my dad helped him, and the sad part about that story is my dad picked up 8 drinks. 1970, when I was drafted to the Vietnam War, my father started drinking. And the reason he started drinking wasn't because of the war, it was because they stopped playing nickel-dime poker at Collinwood Liberty Group. And he got a resentment. And I watched my father die of alcoholism in the VA hospital in Brecksville, where he walked around, did the Thorazine shuffle. And, I stood over him and said, "I'll never be like you." And you see where we're standing today. I'm just like him. The apple didn't fall far from the tree, and I'm grateful today. This man was the chairman of the board of Dr. Bob's, and he started the Sister Ignatius group. I think it's about, 42 years old. And a lot of the members are sitting out here today, and those are where the giants of Alcoholics Anonymous went in the beginning, and a lot of them aren't here today. The reason I got them up here today was just to stand them up here and prop them up and thank them. He was actually dead. I told my friend Rita to write up some notes, and I told him he probably won't read them, but I don't care about what he says anymore. He gave me the legacy of Alcoholics Anonymous, and I'm here today to tell him that we're going to carry that torch. And guys like Lou and I, he always told me one drunk to another drunk, and come on down to Founders Day this weekend. It'll be next weekend, or when is it, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
That's
He'll
good.
be sitting out in the back, and, he took me down there and taught me how to cut grass and get busy, and he told me, what, you can sit around in this room till you're blue in the face, and nothing's going to happen until you get busy. And the reason I love this man is because he never gave up on me. He always showed me that you better be doing something with your feet. It's a spiritual program of actions. You can sit around in a chicken coop all day and you ain't going to turn into a chicken, he'd tell me. We got busy, and not only did we do a lot of things around here together, he went on the road, and he spoke in rooms like this 1,000,000 times. And I sat out there, and the reason I know his story better than him is because I listened. He taught me to listen, taught me to learn, told me to practice what I was listening to, and then teach it to someone else. He did a good job with guys. He could sponsor thousands of guys that are probably out there tonight that this man touched. This is more of I just wanted to thank him personally and get him up here and let people know that he fought hard for Alcoholics Anonymous, and we're going to fight hard too, because never ever have I ever seen it so bad. People are dying on the streets. I happen to be very fortunate to work in recovery, and I see them getting younger and younger and sicker, and they're going to come. And I just wanted to thank this man for being a good aid, telling me that nothing's more important than staying sober today. And if I can't stay sober today, I won't be useful and good to anyone. And all we got today in this room is one day. Thank you for everything, my friend. God bless. Pretty well.
Very good.
Actually, not a screen for that note you wrote here. So, wonderful people like Mike and his father. And his father never had the chance to see Mike get really sober. I don't think he did. Never did. And his father was a good friend of mine, and we got along pretty good.